Thank you, Governor, and thank you for all the recognition. And it goes without saying that the troops on the ground are the ones that really make this all happen. That is a mix of CAL FIRE, Forest Service, BLM, other DOI, Department of Interior agencies, as well as our local government partners that are there every single day putting these fires out and keeping them small, as Governor mentioned. So I wanted to start out with kind of what we're looking at. We are now at the point of turning the corner. We are in peak fire season. That means that fires aren't going to just go out as the sun goes down. They're going to start burning through the night. They're going to start burning into the chaparral or brush-covered landscape. They're going to start burning into the forest. This is the time of year where fires start to get bigger and more difficult to control. So, the resources the Governor mentioned, the CAL FIRE Hawk behind me. We have 3 that are ready for water dropping today and getting their crews filled out and deployed to the field. We have the rest that are coming online in the next months and a couple of years. What that means is we'll be able to meet that 95% of the time keeping fires 10 acres or less. And we will work with all of our partners to ensure that that is what we continue to do. What we need from you, the public, is a continued vigilance. We have finished the 35 projects. We are continuing with an additional list of projects that follow that. And we are not going to forget that we need to come back and maintain the 35 projects. So this is an ongoing commitment to you, the public, that we will maintain and look to further that effort that was undertaken in the last year. But we need you also to be vigilant, identify fires early, call them in. The cameras work great, but sometimes the phone is faster. So call in fires. Note suspicious activity. Just in this calendar year, just 2020, we have already arrested, and this is only CAL FIRE law enforcement, has already arrested 45 arsonists. 45, just in the 7-month period that we're currently in for this year. That is because of tips that come from you, the public. We need to have that information. And then, as we start to respond to fires and there are evacuations, there's already been evacuations here and there on some of the smaller fires that we've had thus far. Public is starting to see how those are going to go. Director Ghilarducci will give more detail about that. We need you as the public to wear your mask. Your mask is what's going to keep you safe from infections coming into your community, as well as keep our firefighters and emergency responders safe from taking infection out into their population. We really need you to wear the masks, and we're all wearing masks here today. That is my expectation, that my firefighters are doing the same, and that you, the public, are helping us with that messaging. So we will continue to commit to aggressive initial attack. That is the point in time when we can reduce the impact to wildland fire to the greatest extent. If we can keep fires small, we will do everything in our power to do so. That will reduce the impact on the population, on health, and everything that goes along with it. It'll save budget as well. So what you'll hear is me calling for now painting small fires. We need to put as much retardant on the ground around wildfires as possible, as quickly as possible, in order to keep fires small. Retardant keeps fires small by allowing the time to get fire crews in and cut line around. That is absolutely important. It needs to happen on every single fire, regardless of jurisdiction. We will make it happen. We have the air fleet to do so. With that, I'm going to circle back. Our mutual aid partnership here in California is something that the world aspires to. There isn't any place on earth that has the capabilities that are brought together by our community of local government, federal government, and state government working together seamlessly to keep fires small, but when fires get big, to wrap around and make sure that the fire is taken care of as well as the public. With that, I'm going to turn the mic to Director Ghilarducci. Thank you.